Hey Google, I grew this awesome mustache so I could make you this awesome video about the awesome things I could be doing at your company. I want to mention 3 great things I did for other businesses, and I want to mention 3 things that I enjoy working on, all in hopes that we can make a match. First thing is I worked for a news company in 2008. I led the flash development for their elections map, and it did so well that on election night it pulled in 1.5 billion views on its own. Another thing I did there was worked with a colleague to create a custom video system for them. I tasked myself with the flash portion, which was to create a system that you could skin any player. You could create any skin for any of their channels, and they would all pull in one central streaming video player. This way, any updates that were made were loaded into the player, on each video. And this kept updates high, and it was all hosted on a CDN, so it kept bandwidth costs low. The last thing that I want to mention here is I started a company years later where we focus on programming. And we worked with a company in Houston to make them 5 apps. And through these 5 apps, they were able to bring in an additional $1.5 million per year. That worked out great for everybody. Now, to tell you some things I enjoyed working on. Again, for this news company, I pitched an idea to my boss that was, hey, Obama just got elected. What about allowing our visitors to choose who should be in his cabinet? So it was Obama's cabinet, and you could come by and cast your vote, and once you did, you could see how everyone else was voting. This did so well that 2 well-known competing news companies created their own copycat versions within the month. Again, for my company, we worked for an organization that was doing a LinkedIn type approach, and what we did for them was Flash was on its way out, so we created a custom UI using JavaScript. We used jQuery for the cross-browser compatibility, but everything else was born starting on a whiteboard in the office. We had a giant whiteboard, and that's where all the ideas started. The last project I want to tell you about is a project that I started on. I got into electronics last year, and that turned into robotics. And you can see here I've got, it's not plugged in right now, but this is an Arduino Mega and an ultrasonic sensor. And you can even, if you can see it, there's some code up there that's been running all day that I've been writing for this to detect obstacles and things. And I've got another Arduino here that replaces this remote, and well, remotes in general, and those are for these little guys right here. In fact, here's one that's a finished prototype. Oh, if I can pick it up. This has a depth sensor on the front, and it's got a Jetson TK1 on the bottom. This is for search and rescue. It's a project I'm doing just kind of on my own and seeing what's going to happen with it. Anyway, so there are my things for my video resume. If you're from Google, please reach out. If you're not from Google, please reach out. Thanks for watching.